Hi, boys and girls. I'm missing you all so very much. I will do some video chats here and there so that we can stay connected. And I hope that you do the same by sending videos and pictures of you through email. Okay? So we started our new unit in Reader's Workshop on nonfiction. And I have this book here called Butterflies and Moths by Nick Bishop. And I figured that you and I can look at some of the nonfiction features that this book has. Now, I know that I went through all the different, or your mom and dad went through all the different nonfiction features that you can find in a book. Actually, I only showed you some, or had your parents explain some, but there are so many more. But those are the only ones that we're going to concentrate on. Table of contents, close-ups, index, glossary, bold print. So those are the ones that we're going to focus on in kindergarten. So many times when you open up a nonfiction book, the first thing you can do is look at it and see if there are any real pictures in the book. So let's take a look. The cover is showing us a real picture of a butterfly. It's not a drawn picture. It's not a clip art. It looks like a real photograph. Let's open up the book and see if all the pictures look real. Yep, even the flowers look real. Look at that. It's beautiful. Look at that moth. Super real to me. Ooh. It's pretty cool. So I already can see that there are lots of real photographs in this book. So that's one indicator that tells me that this is most likely a nonfiction book. But I'm not sure yet. I have to see if there are other nonfiction features. So often you might find all the nonfiction features in one book, or you may find several, or you may find only one. That's okay. As long as it is showing at least one or two nonfiction features in the book, it's most likely telling you that it's a nonfiction book, right? So we've already noticed that this book has real photographs. So that's our first indicator that this is a nonfiction book. But now let's take a look and see if we can find anything else. Now, usually the table of contents comes at the beginning of the book. And as I'm flipping through the first few pages, I don't see that this has a table of contents. But it doesn't mean that it's not a nonfiction book. Just this author decided that he didn't need to include a table of contents. So let's keep looking. But look what I notice here. What's that? Bold print. Yeah, that was one of the features that we learned yesterday. Bold print is also another indicator that this is a nonfiction book. And remember, bold print is very important. So there is no mistaking a butterfly. You know what I noticed too? Close-up pictures. These pictures all look close up. Not all of them, many of them. Like, look at that. When I look at this picture, I can pretty much see exactly what this moth looks like. I can even see like the hair on the legs. Pretty cool. Oh, this is a super close up. So far we found real photographs in this book. We found bold print. Looks like every page has bold print. And it looks like all the photographs are close-ups of the actual animal. What else can we find in here? Just going to keep flipping so we can both see. Yep, there's some more bold print. Yep, there it is again. And I noticed that it's funny too, because you know what else I'm noticing? I'm noticing that the bold print is also larger than the rest of the print, the rest of the text. So it's the author is letting us know that he wants us to read that. It's an important part of the book. Ooh, look at that one. That's a real close-up. These are great photographs. Ooh, I just found another nonfiction feature. Can you figure out what this one is? Maybe you can look at your chart right now. Yep, you got it. It's a diagram. Look at that. It's a diagram. A monarch butterfly caterpillar hangs upside down from a silk pad and squeezes out of its old skin to turn into a beautiful green pupa. After a week or two, you can see the body of the butterfly ready to emerge, which is right here. But yeah, you're basically seeing how a caterpillar turns into a pupa. And then in this picture, it's showing you when it's ready. You can actually see when you get close, look at that, you could actually see the wing of the monarch butterfly. I could tell it's a monarch butterfly just by looking at that color wing. It's pretty good. These are real great close-ups. All right, let's keep going through this book and seeing if we can find any other nonfiction features. Look at this. This one's nice. You see? Sorry, I keep looking at the camera to see if I'm getting the whole book. Still see a lot of that bold print. It's large print too. Wow, look at this one. Look at this picture. Great photograph. Look what I found. Ooh. Can you tell me what this is? Oops. Let me see if I can get it in there. Okay. This is an index, right? It tells us where you can find certain things. Right? And then we have a glossary at the bottom, which tells us the meaning of important words in the book. So this book is pretty amazing because there are lots of nonfiction features that we found in this book. Right? We found close-ups. We found close-ups of real photographs, which were great. We found bold print. That's 2. What else did we find? Diagrams. Right? Well, diagram. What else? I'm trying to think. An index. Yeah, what else? And a glossary. 5 of our nonfiction features that we learned yesterday and that we learned today, because Mom and Dad did a review for you guys again, we found in this book. So I want you now to go through some of your nonfiction books at home and see if you know how many nonfiction features you can find. And remember, you might not find all of them. You might find 5 of them like we did in this book. You might find 1 of them or 2 or 3. But as long as they have the nonfiction features, at least as long as they have 1 or 2 nonfiction features, then it lets us know that that is a nonfiction book that we're reading. And a nonfiction book is a real, it's real information, right? It's an informational text. It teaches us something. So I will try to post another video of another nonfiction book real soon. Bye.